Hey guys, this is Zakia and you're watching Ivory Jay YouTube channel. Well, today's video, I really wanted to come here and be as completely transparent as I can and express my frustrations just with life in general, because I know that somebody out there can definitely relate. There's no hiding it that I have been going through something that I've been dealing with since I was a little child. It has recently reached its peak this year. I want to overcome this. I just want to be at my greatest potential because I'm just tired of suffering. So stay tuned, watch the rest of the video. Personally, I feel like I've been suffering for the past like 19, 20 years of my life. I do not have the worst life out there. So that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is that I've been trapped inside my own toxic mindset. Definitely want to take ownership of that because I am like one of my biggest enemies. I am like the harshest critic when it comes to myself because I'm a perfectionist and because I do suffer from anxiety and depression. I really plan to come on here and do my makeup and talk, but I can't even do that, to be honest, because the pain runs so deep. I'm not gonna be able to focus. No, I'm not gonna be able to focus. I have spoken out on one of the traumas that I have went through on Instagram or whatever. I never really came to YouTube with it. I only put it on my Instagram. But by making this video, this is me holding myself accountable, saying that I will seek help and that I will evolve and I will progress going forward by making this video right here, by leaving these paper trails. Now, if I make this video and I backtrack and I have not made any progress, y'all have complete right to say anything y'all want about me, whatever. Like, I wouldn't even hold it against you. And I also want to help people out there because I know that when you're going through things, it may seem like you're alone or that anyone, like no one understands you, because that's how I typically feel when I go through my emotions and all my pain resurfaces. That's how I feel, to be honest. Like, I feel like nobody freaking understands me. That's how I just be like, fuck it. Like, I don't want to be here no more. Like, I don't want to be on this earth no more. If I'm going to sit here and suffer, like, why the fuck am I here? Just to sit here and suffer? Hell no, I'm not about to sit here and suffer. I'm about to commit suicide, and that's just that. But after thinking about it, that really isn't the best option to go, because, like, once you kill yourself, you're done. Like, there's no, like, oh, I can go back and fix it the next day. There's none of that. It's like, once you do that, that's a permanent solution. And I really had to sit down and think about it. I really did, because I've been through a lot. And what I do when I go through things is that I don't deal with the pain right then and there. I don't address it and find a solution and get over it. I don't do that. When I go through pain, when I hurt, all I just do is suppress my feelings, put it to the back of my mind, and act like it never happened. Like, I may go through the emotions of crying or being depressed for like 2 months, 3 months or so, but after that, I just suppress it. I don't do anything to help myself. And that kind of contradicts what I tell other people, because I tell people, like, look, work on yourself. You can go to therapy, you could go this, you could do that, you could do this. But when it comes down to myself, I do not do that shit at all. And I feel like that's another reason why I'm sitting here and I feel like I'm suffering, because I really have not taken the time out to fix the problem. And my main problem is that I've been through trauma and I have not addressed it. I have not tried to find a solution or anything. All I do is suppress my feelings. And I've been suppressing my feelings for 23 years. And I've recently had a mental breakdown. And that's where I come to the realization that I really do need to do something, because this mental breakdown that I had was unlike any other. Like, I was either going to kill myself, or I was going to inflict pain on the person that was causing me pain. Either or. So like when it came to this mental breakdown, it was also different because I went into a rage like no other, where I felt like I could barely control myself. Like, I just went into a rage, and that caused my physical heart to hurt for about 3 days. And I've never experienced pain like that. Like, I've never had a mental breakdown so bad that my actual heart was hurting. It felt like somebody was squeezing my actual heart. And that's where I was like, this is bad. Bad enough I was already in a rage. The fact that my body was telling me that, yo, you gotta chillax, that was crazy. I ain't never experienced nothing like that a day in my life, for real. Like 3 days, my heart was hurting. And all I was doing is doing the basic things that everybody does. Wake up, eat, sleep, go to work. That's all I was doing. And my heart was hurting. And I got scared, I'm not even gonna lie. But then when I calmed down, I was like, okay, that was my body telling me that I really did drag it that night. I really did drag it with this mental breakdown. Like, I need to work on myself. Like, that's why I came to the realization that I really do need to work on myself, because it is a problem. It is really a problem. I feel like the only person that can fix it is me. Like I've talked to so many people. I've talked to my friends about my issues. I've talked to my family about my issues. And it feels like nothing is happening. I'm still suffering. But I realize that the problem is me. Like, I need to change. I need to start moving differently. I need to set boundaries and actually live by them. Actually live by them. And that's very important. I feel like one of the first steps of healing is taking accountability for yourself. Because certain situations I've been through, yes, it is unfortunate, but it could have been prevented, or I could have just left. But me being trapped in that mindset, me not knowing my worth, my self-value, and thinking that I have to tolerate shit, really played into why I've been through half of the situations I've been through that still don't give that other person the right to disrespect me. But if I was in a better mindset, it could have went a little, maybe the situation would have never happened if I would have, you know, been in a better mindset, you know, known my self-worth, cut off that person when they needed to be cut off, and shit would have never happened. Like, my family tell me all the time, like, this person don't seem right for you, that person don't seem right, and I will still pursue the issue because I'm afraid to be lonely. I don't want to be lonely. And then it's like, I just like to have friends. I like the feeling of having people around me. I'm not comfortable being by myself. I really am. I'm really not, because I haven't dealt with the issues. I haven't dealt with the past trauma that I've been through. I really haven't. And when I'm by myself, I often think. And sometimes it's not good thoughts. Sometimes it's negative thoughts. And sometimes I'm just making myself more depressed, because it's like, I'm thinking about issues, and like, I just don't have any encouraging words when I go through times like this. You know, so I definitely want to take accountability for my actions. Aside from that, I do want to encourage people to speak out if somebody has hurt you, because that's a part of it too. Speaking out, not feeling like you're muzzled, like really speaking out against the injustices that has happened against, you know, you. Really do want to encourage you guys, if you feel like you're depressed or you feel like you're going through a situation, I want to encourage you guys to heal, write down what you're feeling, get a therapist, because therapy does help. I do have a new therapist. I have my little sessions every week. Really try to figure out the root and the cause of the problem that you're going through, because trust me, you don't want to stress out and have heart pains going later down the line. You don't want to develop anything chronic later down the line due to stress. This is the year to heal. This is the year for me to overcome what the hell I'm going through, for real. Like, again, I don't have the worst life, but I have been through some shit and I have not dealt with it at all. And that's why I keep telling myself I'm fucking suffering and I'm tired of suffering. And that's why I keep telling myself I want to commit suicide, because I don't want to be on this earth if I'm going to sit here and fucking suffer. If I'm going to be on this world just to fucking suffer, I'm dead ass not going to be here. That just takes a lot to say. And it's really hard to admit. I'm not even gonna lie, I've never seen that. I never said that shit on camera before. But that's why I keep saying it, because I feel like I'm suffering. But the main reason why I'm suffering is because I keep suppressing my feelings and I'm not dealing with it, and I'm not finding a solution. So I hope you guys can join me in this healing journey, and that you guys can heal what you're going through as well. Again, you know, I don't have the roughest life, but I have been through some shit, and it has really been weighing down on me. It really has been. Honestly, life is a fucking lesson. Like my dad always taught me, if he cannot teach me, life will teach me. And life is kicking my ass right now. She really is. But it's okay, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually try to figure out, no, I am going to heal. That's what the hell I'm going to do. I'm going to heal no matter what nobody says. I'm going to heal. And you know, everybody has different healing processes. Everybody's going to have a different healing journey. But if you're going through something, please join me in this healing process. And yeah, if you have something going on in your life and you feel like talking about it, you can always DM me on Instagram, or you can write down in the comment section. I will reply. But this is the time.